Everybody, how's it going? It's Clippedshots here, back with some more Brotato. Today we're gonna be trying out the Mage, because again, I feel like I want to win with the Mage, and I feel like I want to win with the wand as well. The Mage and the wand. So we're gonna just play the Mage with the wand and hope that it all pans out. Wow, he hits multiple targets. Is that like a buff? I mean, an update of some kind? Also, I don't know why everything feels like strange at the moment. I don't know why, but everything feels like, wow, did I just miss? Did I seriously just miss? That's unfortunate. Lots of weird things going on. My brain is all over the place. Elemental damage, sure, we're not gonna grab any of that. Negative elemental damage, that is not gonna fly. Go for another wand. Honestly, the torch would be okay because it also does burning damage. But do I really want to mix them together? And the answer is no, I really don't want to mix them together, so we're just not going to. I'm not going to go minus luck because minus luck won't be that good, but this will actually, the middle one will actually be pretty decent. 2 elemental damage. So let's go and just lock up. We're going to grab that next time. We have 2 wands though, so this should be really good. The unfortunate thing is I don't think the burning stacks. So if I hit the same enemy multiple times, I don't think it actually does anything. So honestly, maybe the torch would have been a good choice. I don't know. If we die though, we'll give it a shot. We'll try something else and see if something else can work for us, obviously. But I think we'll be all right. I feel like we're really strong. I feel like we have a lot of damage right now. Obviously, that's going to quickly diminish. The game ramps up really fast. I think what they could do is they could make it so that it's a little bit longer. Ooh, there we go. Okay, great. 3 wands, boiling water. I mean, it's a little bit less health, but I also got a health up, which is something I was really excited / gearing for. I was like, oh, I need it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, by the way, and hope you guys have had a little sip of water. If you guys haven't had a little sip of water, stay hydrated, go ahead and do so. It's a good idea, usually. But don't let me tell you what to do. It's just a friendly suggestion. Also, I need to figure out how to get health back. I don't think I have any healing of any sort, other than, of course, eating snacks in the game. So yeah, that's problematic. I think I need to also roll through a lot of items to see if I can get that one item or those few items that makes me deal damage. It makes burning damage happen 2 times faster. I want to get that 3 health again. I'm gonna get that HP regen because I just need more health. More range sounds pretty good. Elemental damage, melee damage. This doesn't count as melee damage at all, so elemental damage is kind of insignificant. Range though is actually pretty good, but I have tons of range already, so I'm just not going to worry about it. We're gonna kind of, like I said, we're gonna try to roll through it a bunch. I do want the helmet though, because I need armor. I have -1 armor. That can't be good. That can't be good. Okay, maybe my range isn't as good as I thought it was. I honestly thought it was gonna be really good, or I thought it was a lot better. I thought I'd be hitting it from quite a bit further. It's 350. I mean, like, that sounds like it should be really good, right? And see, this is already taking a lot longer to kill these enemies. Not that it's like that big of a deal that it takes a moment. I mean, it's still killing them really, really fast. Don't get me wrong. But problematic slightly. I know I was talking about this just a little bit earlier, but, or say earlier, I mean, in the previous video, not of Brotato, but in one of my Peglin videos. So I'll talk about it here as well, because I know not everyone watches all the same videos. So if there's a little bit of overlap, I'm sorry about that. But there's always things I want to do. And one of the things I've been wanting to do is create shorts. One of the shorts I want to create is a pirate themed short. I will take that. That's actually pretty good. I'll take that as well. Take the armor. Sheesh. That was a bunch of good. Piercing. I actually would love piercing. I think this counts as a projectile, right? It does not count as a projectile. Never mind. I don't want piercing. Let's not do that. Let's go and roll it. Max HP minus dodge. Ooh, burning spreads to nearby enemies. That's so good. We can take both of these actually, if we get enough. But anyways, pirate themed short. I'm not gonna actually be doing like full on animated shorts, because doing that by yourself, it would just take so much time. And I don't think I have the time / desire to create a whole short, like an actual fully animated short. Okay, I have the desire to, don't get me wrong. I actually do have the desire to, but I don't think I have the time to be doing that. And I'm not sure if I have enough skill to do everything myself. I can do a lot of things, but I can't do the sound, and I can't do the, I'm not very good at the modeling, and I haven't done very much animation, so, you know, that's problematic. I also have to relearn like rigging and whatnot, so that'd also be a thing all in and of itself. But that being said, minus all those caveats, all those slight problems, there are a bunch of things that I can do myself. I can do a lot of the environments myself. I can do the scripting and all that stuff myself. So I think kind of the happy middle ground is creating short animatics, which work out perfectly as well, because something I want to do is eventually I want to be a DM. And I was telling my friends, like, hey, you know, if I'm ever the DM, I think what would be really awesome is if I had short videos I could show them of things that they're encountering. I think that'd be so cool. When you get that luck actually sounds really good. Get that burning damage, get that max HP, get another wand, yes please. Roll it again. Piercing damage, can't go above, material, and cyberball. Cyberball, yeah, it's not that great, not that great. I mean, not that great for us. Not right now. We don't have that much luck, and we will probably be getting rid of luck if we ever need to. So, I wonder how long the fire stays on enemies. I don't know if there's an increment for that, because if it just stays with them until they die, then technically fire is really, really good, especially long term. But obviously this game only goes to 12 waves, so yeah. Also, speaking of which, if you guys enjoy this content, consider subscribing. Subscribing's free and it helps me out a ton. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like on it, because it actually tells the algorithm that you like this kind of content and you want to see more of it. So you might even see more Brotato stuff, not even just from myself, but from other people too. And other than that, I'm having a pretty good time playing this game. My day is going pretty well. I had a kickboxing class the other day. It's all just conditioning. That's the only classes I go to. I don't really care about actually fighting. I'm not like really a fighter. I'm more pacifistic, you know. I'll use my words more than anything, and that's really good. More attack speed is phenomenal, and more. Ooh, okay. We will take the range this time, because I did misjudge that range slightly. More armor minus damage, that's fine. Ooh, 4 elemental damage. That's actually really, really good. We only do elemental damage anyways, so it might as well just do more elemental damage. I mean, I'm all about it. Also, attack speed, the coffee right there could be really good. So I'm down to grab that as well. I'm just gonna just try to stay like in the middle, let it hit everything. Kind of want to be like equidistant to things so that it hits a bunch of enemies more better evenly. I mean, the quicker I get that fire on them, the quicker they will die. So yeah. So yeah, it's kind of a good thing. But also, what's it called? Going back to the whole pirate themed animatic short thing. If I do that, I'll probably make a different channel and not clutter this channel with it. And if you guys are interested in that sort of thing, make sure to join the Discord, because I talk to you guys. The Discord is for everything. It's for, you know, all the content that I make. It's for the streams that I do, anything and everything, you know, regardless of what goes on. I'll talk to you guys about it. I'll either leave announcements or even hop in the channel and be like, hey guys, how's it going? To give you guys a chance to actually communicate with me one-on-one directly, or however many people. So that's something you guys are interested in. Make sure to be there. Just gonna re-roll this. Ooh, wow, so good. Many whelps. This middle was really good too, because I just need it. Alien magic. More HP is gonna be really good for us. I really want upgraded ones. And wow, I can't believe I missed this guy. That was actually super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. It looks like the fire does stay on them until they die. Like, I didn't really see anything that said, hey, the fire goes off them eventually. So that looked pretty good. There's a lot of XP that I didn't pick up previous stages, and probably gonna do the same this stage, because there's so many that I can just not grab. Since the flames kill them like eventually, like over time, I'm kind of just like sweeping the floor, trying to grab as much as I can without taking damage wherever possible. Obviously the middle section is a little bit more difficult to get into. I'm a little bit scared to get in that middle section, because obviously it's really easy to just get overwhelmed and hit by a bunch of enemies. So I'm trying things out, seeing how they go. Oh, that's a good item. Oh, there you go. Can we get the tree? Yes, we did, but we didn't get another item from that. Oh, nice. Alien. Hitting an enemy removes their speed for removes 10% of their speed, max 30. You know what? I'll actually take that. I don't know if that actually helps us in this specific situation, but I'll take it and pretend it does. And then, yeah, we do want that helmet though. Our luck is negative, which is unfortunate, but not that big of a deal. Let's go and lock up. We have 8 armor and 34 max HP. We do need some speed next time we can grab it, because we did slow down quite a bit. But I'm also doing pretty good on damage. I feel like my damage isn't really lacking too hard. I've never won with the mage, so hopefully this is our first win. This is also the first run of the day, so I'm curious to see. Curious to see if this will provide us with a success, or if we'll have to run it back. We'll see. We'll see. I'm feeling decent about this. It's not the most amazing, but also the run's not over yet, so it might get better. And having all this armor makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. I also have some healing, which is really nice. Obviously, the more healing I can get, the better off I'll be. So I'm just going to try to get more where I can. Also, armor. Armor is going to be really important here. One nice thing about the wand dealing damage as it is it's really just kind of taking them down. Okay, there's the speed I needed. Flamethrower. I don't want it, to be honest. I just want upgrades for my wand. There you go. Okay, piercing. Okay, these are actually really good. I'm gonna lock this up because I can't take both. But piercing should allow us to clear really, really well. Because, yeah, this is +1 piercing. Yeah, this should allow us to clear so good. So good. And it's also, but it's only gonna do 42 damage? No, 52 damage. Which is fine. It's whatever. The damage isn't that big of a deal. The piercing's the really big deal. Because, like I said, piercing just allows us to clear so much more of the board. Also, I don't know what was up with my direction right there, but hey, you know what? Like, whatever, man. See how, like, everything feels a little bit emptier? Obviously, this is still really early on in the stage, so it's hard to be like, oh yeah, this is working out beautifully. It's like, okay, this is working, but it's harder to tell until there's a lot more enemies, which there's soon going to be. Promise you that much. Soon there's going to be a lot more enemies, and when there's a lot more enemies, this will hopefully work out be very evident. Is that the word? Evident? Yeah, I think evident's the word. Be very evident that it's working out really well. Or very apparent. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say. Anyways, any hoosers. If I haven't told you guys, I'm actually, a little bit of dodge. Honestly, wouldn't be too bad, but I'm negative on dodge anyway, so I'm just gonna reroll. Okay, another armor. Another single armor sounds fine. When you get the burning first and then that, there you go. Roll it. Okay, that's nothing good, and we can't really buy stuff anymore, so we're just gonna let it roll itself while we collect. Yeah, those guys are taking damage. They're not dead though. Look at how long it's taken for them to die. So they must have a lot of HP. Because yeah, that is taking a long time for them to die. Oh, also, I just realized maybe it's not time-based, maybe it's hits-based. Every time I put a stack of fire on an enemy, it can go 25, you can deal 26 or whatever, however much my damage is, times 4, because that's what it said, times 4. I'm not pulling times 4 just out of thin air, it's not a hat trick, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. Also, like I said, since I have so much armor, I can kind of just run through some of the masses a little bit, which is really good. And like I said, being able to toss this through is so good. Okay, almost 400, not bad. Ooh, more attack speed sounds actually really good. Elemental damage, yes please. Hey, yes please. Burning deals damage twice as fast. Well, this is the wave to wave 12. I would love to have taken this, but I literally just can't. I would love to take that wand as well, but I literally just can't. I think we're gonna go for this though, because any life regen is kind of really good. Okay, last wave. Let's see if we can survive. This is gonna be the testament to how good this build is. Are we good? Are we bad? Are we okay? Is the world gonna end? Are we gonna collapse? I don't know. Right now, it's feeling a little bit tight. It's feeling a little bit tight right now. I'm feeling not super confident. It does feel like things are getting too close to me. It feels like I'm getting a little bit trapped, but now it feels really clear. So it's like weird. It's like a weird mix. It's like a weird mix. I wonder if I just sat in the corner, if I would be like kind of alright-ish. Probably not. I think I need to run around so I can grab the healing. Even if it's just a little bit here and there. Yeah, see, my health is pretty low right now. I got 41 seconds. Come on now. Okay, so far so good. I don't know how I got my health back so quickly. Oh, we're in a really bad spot right now. Really bad spot. And suddenly our health is a lot better. I think it's from the regen. I think I did a really smart thing with that regen. Oh my gosh, we're in a really bad spot. Please, please chill, back up. Oh, we're in a really bad spot. Oh, we died. Okay. That was pretty good. Obviously, we didn't get some items that would have been really, really, really beneficial. Like that item that makes burning happen a lot quicker. Let's try it again though. Because you know what? If it doesn't work once, then you just try and try again. And every once in a while, you'll eventually get the thing you want and it'll actually work out. So, hey, you know what? Nothing to do but try and try again, right? Also, if I die early on, it's because I'm just being really brazen with it and just trying to get as much as I can. Let's go for some range. Ooh, that's lifesteal. Ah, there we go. There's a wand. That was a really good first two items. Lifesteal is really, really solid, especially early on. Elemental damage is going to be our best friend. Pierce. We want at least one pierce. One pierce, world of difference. World of difference. I promise you guys. Really does make a huge difference. Obviously, that was the first run, so it's hard to be like, oh yeah, well, you know what? I can tell you that it does or doesn't. But yeah, it really does make a really big difference. And you know, oh, there you go. That was a really good item. Okay, 44 again. Not that greatest. Elemental damage plus 2 range. We're gonna get elemental damage. Again, not that great. There's a wand. They're moving there's max speed. I don't know if that worked out well or not. I'm just gonna let it roll by because since I'm not really sure if it did, I'm just gonna say it didn't and move on with life and things. I'm gonna just try to grab all the items. So when I say all the items, I mean all the XP. The more XP I can grab, the better off I will be for sure, because it means I can roll the shop more and get more items from the shop just in general. And you never know. You never know when it's going to give you the thing you need to win. This game is really, in my opinion, very RNG based. Wow, that was really close. Very, very RNG based. It's like, okay, are you going to get lucky and get the items you need, or you're not going to get lucky and just not have the items you need? We'll take that elemental damage. Another wand. I don't want the range. I think the range is going to be a little bit wasted. Okay, pickup range works for me. Let's roll it one more time. Okay, nothing that great. I wouldn't mind the scar. Wouldn't mind the scar, but that being said, the scar is not as important as other things. I mean, sure, levels are nice, but I can kind of get a lot of levels, so like kind of, you know, it's kind of like a weird mishmash of things. But anyways, yeah, so for the going back to the short that I want to make, because of that, one of the things I want to do is I kind of want to write like a little bit of a sea shanty. I'm not really good at okay, I'm a much better writer than I am at like a bunch of other things, right? But I've never really written any song or any full song, and it doesn't need to be a full song. That's the nice part. It doesn't need to be a full song. It's actually only going to be like a part song, because how I have it in my head, I know that I don't really need it to be anything that crazy. Definitely the armor. Lifesteal is going to be really nice, so I'm going to lock up for that and go back for that lifesteal here next time around. I need to roll a lot more though for like wands. Yeah, for wands. Yeah, I need to roll a lot more for wands and such. Wow, we took a lot of damage there. That's not the most amazing. I'm gonna try to stay in this like lower left fourth of the map. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm gonna try to do that so I can get a bunch of XP. Obviously it's really easy to get overrun and have to get out of there, because look what just happened. If I had stayed there, I'm pretty sure I would have died. Pretty sure. So now I gotta do laps around the whole stage again. Just kind of wiggle your way through. Wow, we are in really, really scary spot right now. Really, really scary. Oh my gosh. Please get me some health somehow, somewhere. Okay, I died. Yeah, that was one of those spots where if you don't have the healing early enough, you're really going to be in a scary spot. There you go. Not too bad. I think if they touch each other, they get caught on fire. Look at that. Right? Is that what's happening? I know some of you guys are much more adept at the ways this game works. So if that's the case, let me know. Curious. Crit. I don't really need. Okay, I'll take this one. I take a wand. Okay, these are actually some pretty good items. The coffee and the alien tongue. I really like those. But I'm just gonna let them roll by because I don't need them. That's the thing. I don't need them. It kind of boils down partially to what you need. Do you need it? If you don't need it, don't take it. And I mean, obviously though, I always think of like long term. I'm like, okay, what is this going to be useful long term? And that's why I always want to grab things, because I'm like, oh, if this went to like 100 waves, it'd be really useful, because if I could, you know, grab XP from a really long range, then I have more options at the shop and things are really good. But you know, that's not how this game works. It was only 12 waves. So more elemental damage. Again, not stuff I want. No. Range sounds good, but again, no. Get that wand. I'm gonna have to just let it roll again. I don't want to be spending all my money re-rolling the shop every time, but as much as I can, I try to re-roll. So let's see what happens. We will see what happens. Let's see if we get another run rolling again. That first run was really, really good. And obviously we had a really bad follow-up run. So let's see if third time's a charm and we can actually do really good again. See, now that I had a really good run though, it kind of messes me up because now I want to get really close to everything, kind of like I was before. I feel like I'm in the same spot. I can just walk around and everything dies. But nope, that's not how this works. It's definitely not the same. Max health, 12% damage. I don't know if that actually affects us. I mean, I guess it does, but elemental damage is where it's at, so we're just not going to grab that. Yep, no, we don't need that. There's the wand. HP regen for luck. Yes, but no. There's another wand. There you go. Okay, we should let that roll now. We got 2 more wands, which is really good. We just didn't get the items we particularly want. Like I said, I don't think the fire effect stacks. From what I can tell, it looks like it doesn't. So that's a little bit problematic. Obviously, that means that you don't really want to... you don't want to be hitting the same enemy multiple times. The biggest thing you want to do is spread the flames as much as possible. So basically, piercing is really, really good. You want to make that flame really, really powerful. So elemental damage is really, really good. Just things like that. That's how you win with a build like this, from what I can tell. Obviously, you need other things to stay alive, like health regen, lifesteal. I don't actually know exactly how lifesteal works. I don't know if it's on death, you get life back, or how exactly that functions, but you never know. Elemental damage, thank you. Piercing, yes, and the wand. Let's go. Another wand, beautiful. I'm gonna leave it because I don't need anything else. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the piercing again, especially early on. I think it's actually going to be insane early on. Obviously, it gets crazier the further we go because more enemies. But early on, though, since there's not as many enemies, you're having a much clearer board. And subsequently, I think it's going to be a kind of winning factor. You know, we're going to get a lot more XP early on, I think. Obviously, it's also going to spread out the XP a lot more, so speed is going to be really valuable, I think. Obviously, a lot of this is just me theorizing what's best and what's not. What works in theory doesn't always work in practice. And obviously, right now, I'm pretty hurt, but we did get some health back. We need more health regen. I don't think lifesteal is really doing much right now. Usually, I'm all about that lifesteal, because I think lifesteal is always better, but for some reason right now, it just doesn't feel like it's doing a lot. Maybe I have to have a melee weapon to utilize it or not. I don't know. More XP though. More life. Elemental. Yeah, elemental damage works for me. Roll it. Ooh, elemental damage and ranged. That works for me. Oh, I really do like the range. I'm gonna grab some more range. Another wand. And I don't think we have enough for anything else, so I'm just gonna let it roll on by. We do need more armor though. We are severely lacking in the armor department, and I can tell you that much. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Sorry, now I'm a little bit quiet. I don't have a lot more to say other than like the weather's pretty nice now. You know, usually this time of year where I live, usually it's still like in the high 90s, but this year it's actually in the low 90s / high 80s. It's almost like 10 degrees cooler this time of year. And it's actually really weird because usually that doesn't happen until like October, like mid-October, early to mid-October. And so, you know, this year it's a little bit cooler, and I mean I love the cold. So I'm absolutely excited that it's cool. But, you know, it is what it is. Plus 6 regen. That's actually really good. I'm totally all about it. Let's go for attack speed because we don't have it. 9 max HP. I'm all about that too. Elemental damage. That's actually good. I'll take the elemental damage. Anything that gives me elemental damage. That's 4. I'm all about it. Max HP. Yeah, I'm good on that actually. Get more range, I think. Actually, no. The range isn't as important. Another pierce though is actually really bomb, because now I can go through 2 enemies. So I need to look at the stats too. I need to remember, like, after this stage is done, I need to look at the stats, because something I'm curious about is if I have more piercing, does that make the damage reduce as well, even more? So does the second pierced enemy have 50% less damage than the 50% I already had? So did it have like a 4th damage of the original, or is it just 50% half, period? And so if it pierces 10 enemies, it's all the enemies get half of the original damage. So like if I pierce 10 enemies and I was doing 100 damage, the first enemy gets 100 damage, and the 99 other enemies, or 9 enemies behind him or whatever, I don't know how many I said, I'll be honest, I forgot, would they get 50% of the damage, or would they get, I don't know, my brain's everywhere. Let's go for more attack speed. There's the armor we desperately needed. Let's go and roll this. Ooh, nice, a good wand. Okay, let's go ahead and combine. We could grab a couple things here. We do kind of want this as well, so I'm gonna lock up for that. Want that mutation, because range damage and elemental damage actually works out pretty nicely. 2 minus 50% damage. Okay, yeah, so I'll say just the 2 enemies, all the enemies behind the first one, all the pierced enemies, they will get 50% damage. So right now, if I was doing 30 damage, the first enemy would get 30, enemy 2 would get 15, enemy 3 would get 15, not, you know, 15 and then 7 or whatever. Okay, cool. Let's go and go. Sorry, I got like weird hiccups, like almost burpy hiccups. What am I saying? Words are difficult. I'm glad I didn't get hit there. I didn't really, I always forget that I have, so I'm starting off with half HP. So definitely something I just need to be more aware of, because yeah, that could get me killed. I really need to work on getting more HP regen and more armor, because as much as damage will help us, it's not going to be the only factor to winning. It's been very apparent that getting armor, like literally armor, like dodge doesn't help you. It does help, but it's not going to save you. Like dodge is like a tertiary thing. If there's nothing you want and dodge is there, then you can get dodge. But if you can get health, you get health. If you can get armor, you get armor. It's always like that, you know. If you get regen, if you need regen or HP or whatever, you get that. Like that, I'm not going to get rid of my armor for that. Let's roll it once. Ooh, okay. That's good armor. There you go. Sorry, not armor. In that specific case, it was not armor. That works for me. That works. That was actually really good. That's the item I was hoping for previously. Burning deals damage twice as fast. And I did get the range to compensate for that. So now that 31 times 3 or that 32 times 4, it's actually going to happen a lot quicker, which is really, really good. We're in wave 9. I'm not going to worry about the XP anymore. I don't think I need extra XP. Like I said, I am still a little bit lacking when it comes to HP regen. If you notice, I didn't fully heal the first regen tick, so I definitely need more. I need more if I want to not die. But also, I'm also doing mad damage right now. Like, things are just absolutely getting massacred. Because it really is happening very quickly. And I wonder if every time I hit an enemy, if it gets refreshed. I'm not exactly sure. Kind of curious on that one. I don't feel as though that's the case. But again, I could be wrong. So, curiosity kills the cat. I'm trying to look and see. It kind of looks like it does. That big guy, when I hit him a bunch, it looked like it was like 32, 32, 32, 32 every time I hit him. Obviously, the 1 and then the 32. Oh, another bandana? Madness. Madness. More attack speed. Yes, please. Pickup range is pretty good. We got a little bit of time, so pickup range will help. A wand? Sure, we can take a wand. We could have combined for that wand, but I don't think it really matters too much. One way or the other. HP regen would be really good. I'm kind of down to just lock up for that, to be honest. Because we need more HP regen. We haven't really been getting a lot of it, so wave 10, I mean, we need to be careful. We need to make sure we get that HP regen. Because we never know when things are going to go south and it's not going to pan out too nicely. So let's see what we got. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for games, let me know. I'm always interested to see, especially spooky games right now. Definitely don't suggest Mortuary Assistant because I am grossed out by things, and I definitely do not want to play Mortuary Assistant. I have a really hard time even watching the game. I honestly just, like, if I've ever watched anyone play the game, what I'll do for that game in specific is I'll skip anything where they're actually dealing with the body. I mean, it's not really that real, but it's just, oh my gosh, it grosses me out still, you know? That's one of the few games that, like, a game actually grosses me out. Usually games don't gross me out and I can just sit through it and it's fine. But, you know, Mortuary Assistant, that one just gets under my skin a little bit because you're, like, dealing with the body the entire time. And, yeah, not super keen on that. Not super keen. No, we're good on that. We're good. I would like that, but no, we're good. 4 elemental damage. 2 elemental damage. Yeah, we'll take both of those. Because for wave 12, we'll need them. So, this is going to be really good here. There you go. Gonna let it just kind of sink through really fast. Try to get as much hits in. Wow, honestly, we might be able to just sit in a corner. Since we have so much piercing, we might be able to sit in a corner and just kind of chill. I don't know if I want to test that or not. Kind of want to test it a little bit and just see how viable it could be. I'm gonna sit in this corner and see how viable this could be. We'll try to dodge all the ranged attacks, of course, but we'll see how viable this could be. From what I can tell, it looks really, really good. Really, really promising. Yeah, let's go and run out really quick. We want to grab all the XP though. That's the important part, grabbing the XP. I wonder how far out these shots go. I wonder if there's like a cutoff point or if they just don't really have a cutoff point. That's 470, not bad. Oh, nice, another one. Plus 3 armor? Yes, please. Nice, nice. Okay, we are actually going to be, I think, in a really, really good spot. This is really good, but I think this is better. -1 for that isn't that big of a deal. Can I grab both? I can grab both. Literally just enough to grab both. Okay, guys, wave 12. Here we go. Let's see if we can win. I actually think we have a really good chance. From how wave 11 went, I feel pretty confident. I can't sit like fully in a corner, but I can kind of just like sit in this area. And right now things are not spawning directly on me. So as long as things don't spawn directly on me, I think I'll be fine. I create this little bubble that I'm sitting in right now. And for the most part, as long as things don't enter my bubble like that guy, that are really hard to kill, we should be okay. Kind of, it feels like. We got a minute left, guys. We got a minute left. Can we hold everything off for the last minute? I think so. Considering how much everything is piercing and just going through, like, this is the power of pierce, guys. This is really just the power of pierce. And the nice thing is there are treats right around me, so even if I get hurt, I can kind of just like waddle into one of those treats. And yeah, not just one of those treats, many of those treats. Like, if I get hurt, I'm just gonna go nose dive left. Oh, this is really scary. They got really close. There's a couple treats. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, please. Okay, we're full HP again. 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. We want to get those guys over there. There we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Some of these XP points are super large. They're massive. There you go. We won. Bingo. Won with the mage finally. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a comment, subscribe. I'm trying to beat the game with every character, and so mage is now checked off the list. See you guys next time. Peace out and adios.